it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Darren Till. Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Well, this is one intimidating fighter making the walk here tonight. No denying what the game plan is going to be, Joe. He's going to try to shoot in on the legs, get his opponent down, and employ some of the more nasty ground and pound that we have seen in the UFC really in years. Very strong at maintaining the top position, devastating out of the side mount as well. But top position, nasty punches, elbows from inside the guard. This guy, as good a ground and pound guy as we've seen in years, figures to be a big challenge for the opposition tonight.
This guy is a ground and pound expert. His specialty is controlling fighters and utilizing ruthless, destructive ground and pound techniques.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Darren Till. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Usman gets caught with that punch. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows.
Nice counter right hook there. Usman gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense. Oh, he moved right into the kick there. A kick to the head lands, and he's shown a susceptibility to that in fights prior. You can't lean into those power shots. Let's see if he can circle out and make the adjustments here. Trying to establish that jab once again.
And again, he's working for this takedown very hard. Nice.
Just out of range with that right hook. Lands with the right hand. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Lands a strike there. Oh, he just misses with the left hook, Joe.
That one hurt. He got tagged there.
Just misses with the jab there.
Easily dodges the kick. He hit him with the hook. Trying to get a single.
First takedown attempt is there. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Joey ups with a knee to the body inside control, and that one lands. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
He's looking to take the back.
Oh, Till gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Full guard.
Lands a big elbow there.
Now he's in full guard.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Till.
He postures into place. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Darren Till. Round 2 straight ahead.
Here's a big leg kick. And there's a kick to the body. And another perfectly placed strike.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready?
All right, round 2. Usman gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Missed on that one, Joe. Finds his range with the jab. Usman gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Elbowing him in the face.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Darren Till.
He's going to try to take the back, I think. Full guard here. Yeah, he's back in a half guard here.
Till's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. 3 minutes to go in the round.
Perfectly timed sweep. And he reverses position. Full mounts.
Till gets caught with that punch.
Excellent posture.
Nice punch there by Kamaru Usman.
Reversal and into full guard. Oh, he gets reversed. He moves to stacking him now. Hard left. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's stacking him again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Till gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
He moves to half guard here.
Well, is there any strike not in this guy's arsenal? Nice elbow to the body by Usman.
Big body punch. Into side control again.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Head up. Come on, we got another round here. Listen, we knew coming in.
There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick.
Thank you very much, Ariane Celeste. Third round underway. Nice punch there, body tip.
The kick gets through.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, Joe. Really starting to pile up when it comes to the body strikes in the latter stages of this fight. Slips the punch. Oh, double leg takedown. Usman gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe.
Nice punch to the body.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Nice hammer fist.
Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him. What a brilliant pass. Right into mount. Excellent job. He's got half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
He establishes back control. Back in a mount. This is crazy.
Going for the arm here.
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back.
He might get a finish here.
This arm bar is very tight. He may have to tap any second now. Oh, my God.
He'll do it.
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliano has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nutmeg.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Colby Covington and Matt Serra. Well, with the great Ray Longo in his his corner, here is Matt Serra back for more here tonight. And it was the shot heard round the world when he knocked out George St. Pierre at UFC 69 to become the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. A lot of people didn't think Matt Serra was able to accomplish that feat. The question beckons now, what can he do going forward, and just how far can Matt Serra take it here at 170 pounds?
Matt Serra is a top-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but he generally prefers to fight standing up. He's got an aggressive striking style and knockout power in his hands.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the perennial contender, Colby Covington, and so much is made of the antics outside the octagon and on social media that we lose sight of just how dominant a welterweight fighter this is. Look what he did against Damian Maia. Look what he has done against matchups that stylistically maybe don't favor him. Colby Covington is one of the most dominant welterweights in the world, and tonight represents another opportunity for him to prove as much.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 4 years apart, some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, Matt the Terror Serra. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, Colby Chaos Covington. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our third man in the octagon.
First round, you ready? Are you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Trying to spin to the back. Moving in half guard. He's looking for the inverted triangle from side control. He's got that reverse triangle locked up tight. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it.
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Matt the Terror Serra.
So the proud New Yorker Matt Serra does it again. A lot of people wondered after the knockout of Georges St-Pierre, would this guy be a one-hit wonder? The answer tonight, an emphatic no, as Matt Serra proves that not only did he have the chops to be champion, he is a guy who can continue to prove himself as one of the elites here at 170 pounds. Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman and Matt Serra. All right, so here he is, the #1 welterweight contender, getting set to challenge for the UFC's 170-pound title. Took a long winning streak in many years for him to realize this opportunity. He is not taking it lightly. He has said all here during fight week he's appreciative of this opportunity, but he is confident he is going to maximize it and lead as not just a contender, but a UFC champion.
Matt Serra shocked the world when he knocked out Georges St-Pierre to become the biggest underdog to ever win the UFC's welterweight champion. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with one-punch knockout power.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunt. And the question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still?
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA. Introducing the challenger, Matt the Terror Serra. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
All right, this is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
Here we go. First round. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Look at this, takedown. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Usman gets caught with that punch. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sarah.
Look at this. He's out of it. Oh, reversal. Now he's in full mount. Yeah, that did hurt. You saw the wince. Excellent movement here on the ground. Well, he's in north-south now. Let's see if he can hold it. He's trying to pass here. He's looking for the inverted triangle. He's got it. It's almost there. That's a deep choke.
Getting tighter.
He got it. He got it. Nicely done. He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he's been working on his submission game. That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of two evils, and he's forced to tap.
And let's look at it from a different angle. Reverse triangle, perfectly executed for the submission victory. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
And there he is, the UFC welterweight champion of the world. What a moment for him here tonight as he earns the victory by submission. Ready for the official decision, Bruce Buffer has it.
Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Matt Sarah.
Well, he came in a confident #1 contender. He leaves as the undisputed best welterweight in the world, and I say that because he didn't just come in here and wrest the belt away from the champion. He submitted the guy, and rather emphatically. So you're looking at him, that is the new UFC welterweight champion, and as he celebrates in the corner, you can't help but think that this could be an extended run for him here at 170 pounds.